Once you have a good
Okay.
hands-on, once you have a good understanding of that, then you can move towards the other topics or other means tools available like GNS3 I told you, which
Mm-hmm.
is again available, but only thing is
GNS3 is like a GNS3 is like a packet tracer.
no. GNS3 is like you can say one virtual platform, and you need to install one virtual box. On top of it, you have a GNS3, which is like you can say one application. In that
Okay.
you can create a multiple connections like router to
Mm-hmm.
switch, but only problem is that GNS3 will fetch the actual Cisco image. Like let's say you have a Cisco
Mm-hmm.
7200, for example, platform 7200 you have. It will search in your in your laptop for the or in your MacBook whether you have that image available or not. If you don't have that image, so your router will not come up. But in Cisco packet research, this is not a thing. You just simply install that application. There's no other application, virtualbox, anything you don't require. Just simply
Mm-hmm.
you can, but only thing is it can only support Cisco things. But GNS3, maybe let's say you want Juniper, you want Nokia, so that also
Mm-hmm.
can be supported. The only thing is that image should be available in your laptop, because it will search for that image, like actual, you can say how our physical box will come up. If there is no right image, it will not come up, right? If there is a correct
Mm-hmm.
software image, then only it will come up, and whichever feature will be supported with that image, that only things will available for you. Same thing with GNS3.
Mm-hmm.
So but for the starting, I will recommend to start with Cisco Packet Tracer, because Cisco Packet is a good tool to verify all this, to simulate all the packet, and you can check each and every information there.
Okay.
Okay. Fine. So these are the topics which we going to cover in the Cisco CCNP. So like enterprise architecture, we will have like why enterprise, what type of architectures are there, and how we can solve that, which protocols we can use. So like that kind of things we can have here. Then we have your virtualization technologies, which we can use normally in data center point of view. How we can use that technologies. They are like your this VMX, all these virtualization things are present there. So we will discuss that thing in at a high level. I'm just mentioning here. Enterprise architecture is like you can say, for example, this service provider network. You understand? Like, let's say there is one router connected. How is the communication of routes happening between the two router? Which protocol you, if there is a not direct routes are there, so how's that connection will be done? Means how the route will be advertised? Which protocol you have to use there? How is a
Mm-hmm.
switch? If let's say you have a switch there, how is the connectivity through a switch? Means architecture is like whole architecture end to end. What's the requirement in a network to come up? How, and if, because each time you may have a different kind of architecture. Some customer may have a switch, some customer may not have a switch. So like that kind of architecture we'll cover. Like if you have a switch, how is the encapsulation will be different, and if you don't have a switch, and what's the encapsulation difference you will observe. So that kind of a thing. So we will cover each. Means we create let's say one topology we create with the VLAN, for example, multiple VLANs, and then we have a one router, two routers kind of a stuff. And then let's say
Mm-hmm.
you other topology, we will try to solve it, let's say without switch. We say, okay, we don't have a switch here, but we have some L2 connectivity like that. So that kind of a stuff we will try to solve.
Okay.
Okay. So the architecture, we will try to establish like why we need this thing, what is the role of switch, what is the role of router. So each part, each device role also we will try to understand. Then your infrastructure technologies, in this you have all your infrastructure. Means here we are talking about the devices, here we are talking about the technology which we use in the to make this infrastructure up. So how, let's say customer A is there, customer B on other side, how is the communication happen between the two customer, because they are not directly connected. In between they have
Mm-hmm.
multiple routers. Normally, like how, let's say you are sitting in one geographical location, I am sitting in other geographical location, in between we have a
Mm-hmm.
service provider network. So we try to
Mm-hmm.
understand, but how is this happening, like we are still communicating. How is a packet will move from from your laptop to my laptop, and from my laptop to your laptop, end to end packet movement. So that thing we will do. Okay. So some stuff we will touch from the network security and network management point of view, your management SNMP protocols. So these all protocols also we will touch. Main focus is towards the routing switching side of this course and course course, because it's a normally a enterprise kind of a course there. But still they added some topics related to this security also, and related to your management point of view, how your control router, SSH, these all protocol. So these also we will try to cover as a theoretical stuff there. And but main focus or practical point of view will keep focus on routing and switching side.